Let's start Android Studio. Android Studio. With a new project. We choose the phone and tablet, template of phone tablet, and we choose template activity. Into activity. Let's call it Android fun. And choose your save location. You can Android 24 default is okay, and yes, out. Click on finish. This is the main activity. This is the intro part main activity, and if you go to search, um, this is the main activity. Go to the manifest. It has specified activity Android name is document activity, which is the start point, intro point of the application. The Google Coding Playground. You can see the function of main, which is the application entry point, and you click on run and it's hello world. Android application, our the entry point is main activity. So go to main activity, and you can see this the composable, which is a function, and we call that greeting. That we got the main activities content, which will be that this composable. So it generally will just show a text. And the package, let's say uh, a package will organize code into namespaces. So like we can create a package. So this is our application package, and we can right click and click on new package and call it screen. Enter and create a screen package, and then we can add a new. So this will become the example the Android fun of screens. That's the package we created, and they got namespace for that. So we can say, let's say we want the greeting. We create a new uh, right click on the screen package. We put this package. Click on new kotlin class files, and we call it greeting. And we create a class, and we can just add this into our newly created class, and we paste it over here, and let's we remove this function to our new file called greeting.kotlin, and you can see when I ran now the greeting function, and uh, it didn't got reference, so we need to add the import function greeting, click on import, and then import it. And for this, just copy this to greeting, and say we paste it over here. And this will be greeting for you. And just call this function. And to see the preview, we can right now just go to the menu and see over here, design, and design, and this is split, build and refresh. And you can see it says the text of hello, and we got to the parameter name is Android, so it comes hello Android. And go back to the main activity. If you go to the import other picture, you can see we import the package screen.greeting. Let's see. This is the package of screen, and this is greeting. So we can import other package, and we create the package and we import it in the main activity. That's the package. And this greeting, this is, you can see, this is a function, and it has that parameter list. And this is inside the function, and I will return the text right now. And we can see our function have some variables. So for for example, we have what is immutable, because say pi equal to pi is equal to 2.1415, and we can say mutable, that's a variable was, and x is a type of string equal to star. And you can see if we use the column and we specify a type, and we can set the value to it. Or actually, the Kotlin is automatically infers the type of a variable. If it didn't say specify a type, and it infers this. So then we can say the text we want to say, change the text to the height value, value is the just love use plus height, and this plus it will be the pipe value is a that and also say if the X value is X value is uh, collections. We have a list of immutable, immutable. Let's say the raw fruits equal to list of apple, banana, and sorry, and to see, we can use that the kotlin playground. So we can say we have a list of apple, banana, cherry, and we can say front line of fruits. So right, and that array of apple, banana, and cherry. And actually, you can also basically you can also print over here. So this is a composable function. It will show the composable on the screen. So each when you call this greeting, you call this greeting function, it compose out, and but the print it will if you run the application, you run the application to start this video phone. Info. And you can see the logout our list of Apple banana share over here is the print line. So that's the immutable list, and you can say you can have a mutable list, mutable list. Let's say we have all numbers. It's equal to mutable list of 1, 2, 3, and you can say numbers. But I add a new item of 4, and then we can print line of numbers. Okay, so if we go to our Kotlin playground, we got our mutable list numbers and print line. We can see inside of 1, 2, 3, I add a new item, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let's say we have map uh, h equal to map of we can say key value pair, and the key is Alice, and is 2, value is 25, and we have Bob, which is 30. So we can print line what is 8, and X for Alice, and let's say we copy this to our playground. Playground is convenient, and in one you can see 25 over here. For the site is so you can see all these are sorted, and this you can see unsorted will be the unique number. Let's say site is one unique numbers, which we could site of, let's say 1, 2, 2, 3, and if you print line of unique numbers, it's big go to the big one, and you will see 1, 2, 3 instead of the duplicated value 2. Rough corrections, control flow. Let's say we have A equal to 3, and we have B equal to 4, 5, we can still X, which will be equal if A greater than B, then we say A, else will be B, the front of X, and we can say the X value is X. And let's say refresh. So it is a the max value is 5. We can see we have this variable is never modified. You can see this is a mutable value. We can change that b, we say b equal to 2, and we refresh. After its initial value, we just change the set the value to 2, and we'll say the max value is 3. So you can say one, you can use one is we can say one parenthesis x, let's say value, if its value goes to one, go to value, if it was like a switch, and we say print one. If the value is close to two, two, and in three to 10, and close to between three to 10, else, else, uh, close to other. One A. Okay. So now let's say go to the playground. We can say between 3 to 10 is, so see, we already have a function of greeting and which you can see it's a composable. So we say it can be used for the composing the UI app. So, but the greeting function, we can say we gotta use the fun for the function of greet. You can say parameter function parameter name of type of string and return string, and the function body is the bracket and return hello and dollars in inside the, if you're inside the string you want to see the you want the string interpolation, use dollar sign and the name of the variable of the parameter. And over here, we can say we call the function of read and the class read of x reload. So this is a function, we call it. We just call the function name and the parameter of the name. And we say kilo x, that's return the string of kilo x. Call the function of read return kilo. And also say fun. So of height A of type of int, B type of int, and the parameter and the expression. You don't need the return type. A kotlin can do how to infer the return type. Yes. And you don't need a curly bracket, a single expression. You can just put A plus B over here, and that's the function of A, right? And you can say we call the function for height, and the height will be height, and then we change A equal to 1, B equal to 2, and and we call the function dot function because we call it here, right? And parameter A is equal to 1, B equal to 2, and the result is 3. And you can also find default parameter, a function create user parameter of name of string, age of int, and equal to, this is the default value, 18. And the function called uh, let's say return user name of $sign something name and age of $sign bracket age. This is type of string. Okay, so now we can say we call the function of create user and say create user create user. And now you can see you only put a name of John, and it has the second name has default value, so you don't need to specify the second parameter. We call the function create user, and we return John, age of 18, name of John, username, John, age 18. Functions. So actually, from the very beginning, we create a composable function already. It's the greeting, and this is a function, and it return that the text to the composer of our application. Of the function in program save class. Okay, so go to our file explorer, and we have a package of string we can have a package of model. Let's say create a package of model. And now we have a model and for example the class of first. Let's say right click new and kotlin class. We name it person. Now we have a person class. We can create a class using the primary constructor and say class person. It has parameter. This parameter will be the constructor. So it has a name of string, the uh, age of int, and this function has a if we can. This is the primary constructor. We also can have a secondary constructor. So secondary constructor. Let's say we use the keyword constructor name of string and three bracket. This dot name this. We use that primary constructor name of name and then 18. I mean, it's, okay, this is the second constructor. And the folder master, master, we can say we have a function, but in two parameter and we'll return I am dollar sign, the name, and age is so name, age, and next is about, and this is our class. And go back to our screen of greeting. We can say we can create a class. We can say var p equal to person and use that code intelligence tool. And we say we can import our package of model and the person class over here. So we can say person of let's say John, and we have a person class over here. So now we can say we have a class of person and calling each HP, right? Each method or go to the person method of introduce, method of introduce, and over here we can say d dot introduce, it will return a string. And refresh, and say we have instantiate of a class which is p equal to person, and the constructor takes parameter of name and so on. And call it a piece method of introduce, p dot introduce is dot, and we return a string of I data class, kotlin class, we can say data class, and the name will be user, and they create a data class is a user. You can see you data class structure parameter and is one ID type of int, and we have uh, name type of string. The primary the construction. And we can go back to the greeting. We can say uh, you equal to user, and this user, let's see, need a import user. Uh, user, we can say ID of one, ID equal to one, and the name equal to Peter, and then we can say we have a class of username is username is let's say u dot name and refresh. So the so we have a class of username is Peter. So the data class of Mac have the setter and getter, and then it's convenient from the data class. So that's the class. And the go back to our creating for loop. You can see this is our text. Let's say for loop, uh, you can say for I in 1 to 5, in the range of 1 to 5. And we can say we can copy this text. It will uh, repeat this text 5 times. Let's say we don't want this anymore. We want to use it in a for loop. Refresh. plus uh, a plus uh, and you can see actually at the same screen position. You can see actually 1 to 5, right? It's all and it's all here. In that in that certainly you can use let's say go to the this is a text that repeat 5 times, but it's on the same location. But then we can say for if you want to put each composable component in either vertical or horizontal, and let's say we want to put it into the vertical, we can use column, and we can just cut and put it in the column. And let's see, if you repeat it 5 times, let's say we use the for loop. All right, you can see for 5 times we have class user name, and this is that I, and then we repeat 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, we can use say fruits for uh, items, right? In the list of ABC, we have a list of fruits. Let's say for we can say fruit in fruits and fruits, and we can say the text. The the fruit is fruit refresh. It will loop in the fruits and show the text 3 times. Actually, we only have three, right? You can see the fruits have apple, banana, and cherry. So we use the for loop and shows the text for each fruit. You can for apple, taste apple is fruit, and because the index this tuple we has index and value. This is a tuple in fruit that it has a high order. It has a high order function of each index. Okay, now we can say the fruit at $sign index is the value. Let's say zero, zero, This is our greeting function. We only we don't even the big only have text today. We have a column of now we can say we have variable of x equal to 5 and then we can say well x greater than 0. We can say this is the value we can control and it inside all and the text inside the value we have text and this will be infinite loop while if we have x of 5 and x greater than 0 and into the text below and after this we can say not x minus x equal to x minus x and we show right hand and right hand. This is the value. Instead of while, we can say while has the condition first. Do is do the execution first. Do x plus plus, and we can say while the condition is x less than 7, then so x refresh. So x starting from 5 and the display one the hello one time and x plus x equal to x plus 1 6 and display the text the second time and we text while x less than 7 6 less than 7 and if x go to 7 then it's not less than 7. We can say remove the value hello. So now the parameter or now the variable of name is string x followed by question mark. And say hello plus name uh, if we have all of our six we can say well length name. Next, this is unsafe code. And if you give your error, go to the question mark followed by the variable name. And then you can type the name. If the name of it now, then you can put that. So you- now you can pick up now. Okay. Yeah. For knowable, so it's called the novel property or function if you can use maybe use the system if not value if it's not. Actually, it return null, but actually what we want is let's say name is the name is the variable of null, and we say lunch. We use question. Uh, if it's null, we return number of zero. Obviously, let's let's see if it is Alice operator. I use Alice operator. Now, then I say var equal to equal name. You false saying this is not now. Say not. And what happened? If I did loading, this is now. We got render issue now, so you need to use it carefully. Let's say name equal to colon, and we'll be okay now. So no assertion, so you need to use it carefully. Okay, this false saying this let's save class. We can now strings equal to string option of string, a type of option of string or string is equal to name uh, name as option of string, and now we have put string, and we can say we have name equal to what uh, the class uh, name as name, and we can say we pass a string to the name of the either the string pass constant as nullable string as nullable string from name and is what right the name. This is nullable. Let's say we have function, we have function for value type of any. Any any is a type of if value is uh, in this inside the list H form, say we want return and return value. So automatically uh, return the value. If, if the parameter of value is any type, and if it's inside the H form, if its value is value, and then we can also return the last thing return and then return value and we return value of doing the automatic path type of all the function, all the function, all the function, the this is if, but if it's one, then uh, equal to value that is string, and then return the next. So when the x value is string, return x dot prefix dot one, and then we can say is int, when the value is int, return return x. And for this, we can say we have a precise function, only process with value of string, and we can say plus process uh, of will return 3. Not cost to send return 0. For the any type of the parameter to use one, you can call process with value of string and return 3. So if it's the it, the x equal to value is any type, but if it's type of string, it return string because strings length of the and return the strings length it is 3. And we can call because this the first one is say any type of value is string type. Next we say copy this calling the process with the value of int and the value we put it in 2, 3 refresh. Let's see. If int return x, the calling process value of int and then return 1, 2, 3.